Coming to you live from the Futurist Media headquarters in Mukono, Uganda, Alende Jonathan presents Alende Jonathan.
Thank you, Jonathan. From 2 days ago, it's a very beautiful project as you can see right there. And most of you may by now be wondering why on the screen behind me there are just scraps of trash. You can see some matchboxes there, etc. etc. Point is that was what the cathedral was before I started on it. When I just started on it, that's basically what it was. So without further ado, I'll get into the process of making it. Please enjoy. Saturday, 17th July 2021, the glorious start of my project. By that time, I'd collected a few things, toilet paper rolls and matchboxes I'd collected since August the previous year, candy wrappers I'd been collecting for the same period, cardboard I'd gathered up in December. I'd also kept my used up pens from P7, that was 2019. You know those pens you keep as proof to your parents that you don't just lose them but that the notes are overwhelming and the pens just get used up in 2 days. Both facts partly true but also somehow false. Yet the truth is they'll buy you more pens either way. You know what? Just watch the video. Here is a bunch of pen spare parts, as you can see. A bunch of toilet paper rolls, more where that came from. Colgate boxes. I don't know why I have them. We also have a bunch of sweet wrappers, cardboard, come on, cardboard. Yeah. Calendar for 2020. Although that's not the point, any calendar works. Although I don't see why I should be cutting a perfectly good 2021 calendar at this time. A few empty matchboxes. Yeah, a few. Let's begin the process. And so the process was begun. I tried searching for things I could make with my piles on Google several times before, but none of them seemed to make sense. There was this gift box I really liked. You fold it something like this, I guess. Then like this. Then like this, I think. Hope I'm doing it right, you know. Yeah, there we go. Something like that. Gift box. You put your gift inside. Yeah, but I figured, do I have gifts for above 30 people? Since I had over 30 toilet paper rolls. Also, I needed things like paint and ribbons, which are not easily accessible for reasons I'll make clear in the next few seconds. And it's not like I could sell the finished product because it's like a use once kind of thing. Like once you open it like this, reclosing again makes it look kind of shabby, especially when you've already decorated it. So this time, after searching on Google, after another futile attempt searching on Google, I came to my senses and decided I should make something original. But I still needed additional supplies. But I knew somebody wasn't gonna fund me. But look how she's taking credit for it now. In previous art projects, I'd worked with the available resources. For example, for my Stonified supply team, there was some wood glue which I mixed with Bobby and Bobby to make a paper mache and subsequently with charcoal and soil to make black and brown paints, then finished it off with some maize flour. For my no place like home which I made to welcome my cousin back from abroad, I used the remaining wood glue, but it was Bobby and Bobby that did most of the work. Side note, in 2016, when Bobby and Bobby were still interesting, before they got stuck on the island and before I went to boarding school, I pretty much collected every edition from hashtag 39 to 75. So you can count on the fact that I had a lot of spare magazines lying around. And at this time, even at this time, I still have like 7 left. So Mommy was also quite the collector back in the early 2000s when she was traveling here and there. She collected so many magazines, mostly from South Africa. Please don't get me wrong, it's not that she's no longer traveling. Point is, before I go off topic, that for her birthday last year, I made the gift basket out of magazine and glue, but since the one I previously used was finished, my friend Jude lent me his. Part of the reason the cathedral is dedicated to him, by the way. I just thought I'd mention that. If you've watched the video this far, if you've watched the video thus far, you must have realized I use a lot of glue. However, normally my projects don't even have a budget, but today I was gonna need more than wood. Okay, just to be clear, I don't ask mommy for money knowing I have mine. This time I was just lucky knowing I just sold 2 of my broiler chickens. Side note, yes, I sell chickens, so if you are within the vicinity, you can come and support us. Yeah, just thought I could put it across. Anyway, I bought the supplies, and the good news is I went under budget. So we go back to the question that started this whole mess. Have you ever started something with a very strong conviction to do it, but you do not know how you're going to do it exactly?
I had no idea what I was making. Well, all I knew was that it was going to be something between a church, a theater, or a museum.